Hey guys, hope you're having a great day. I want to start off by apologizing for the very tired eyes and the raspy voice. I am traveling this month and I just so happened to be in Washington for my last night. So the time change from the East Coast to the West Coast has been crazy this week. And in addition to that, I just spent the last 3 days in career visioning 30, 60, 90, and success through others. And my brain is just overloaded with information and just looking forward to really digressing, like just thinking about and letting it resonate with me, and then getting into action with those things. So I just wanted to share that little bit with you. It is December, and I know that everybody talks about, this is a time we're going to take off, and, this is a time that we're going to kind of relax and take it easy and take our foot off the gas, or maybe just step away from the business in general. And in my opinion, this is our opportunity to really gain market share from whatever seat on the bus you have. So I went out and took a class across the country, and now I'm mapping out exactly what I'm going to do to implement my ahas from it so that our team crushes 2019. And this is my 6th time taking this class. So those of us that do work during December and the end of the year, we end up taking market share and starting off 2019 right. So just thought I'd drop that little tidbit with you guys. Anyway, so I'm doing this video because it's a follow-up to the video that you guys received earlier this month from Melissa in regards to your 135. If you did not read that email, reference it, go back to it, watch it, because she gives you an example of and describes exactly what the 135 is, and then you'll know what it is. So as a follow-up to that video, she explained it, and now I want to talk about how do we get into action right now? How do we start using it right now so that we don't start off 2019 behind goal? And my first suggestion is going to be put it everywhere. On our team, we have 2 different offices in our market center, and they're right down the hall from each other, and we are 17 now, so there's a lot of us. And we took that 135 and we blew it up. We blew it up bigger than poster size. We laminated it and we used dry erase markers to put in our goal, our priorities, and our strategies. And it is plastered all over the wall. I think between the 2 offices, we have like 5 or 6 copies. We have one on each wall in the sales office. We've got one on each wall in this office that's next to the sales office. We've got one on the wall in the operations office. We've got one on the wall in my office. We've got one on the wall in Jeff's office. So it doesn't matter where you go, whose office you're in. When you walk into any one of them, you see exactly what our goals for the next year are. And this is really important because if we put it in front of us and we're constantly concentrating on it and we're constantly talking about it and it's constantly in the front of our mind, how could we ever forget about it and fail, right? So that would be the first thing. The other thing in doing this is that anybody who walks into your world, it could be someone from the market center, it could be an agent from down the hall, it could be someone touring the market center that just wants to step in and see what your offices are like. It could be someone we've invited to shadow us. Anybody who walks into our organization, they walk in and they're like, oh, wow, you guys want to do 450 transactions next year. That's amazing. What are you doing right now to make sure that happens? And this creates an organic level of accountability. People ask, we talk about it. People ask, we talk about it. People want to know, we talk about it. And so it's really, really great. So other agents in the office will go, hey man, I see 450 transactions. What are you guys doing right now to ensure that happens next year? How are you guys doing on setting those appointments? Where are you guys at in that goal? And so that level of accountability is something we don't even have to go seek, which is really cool. In addition to that, we can use another tool that's called the 411. And if you're not familiar with the 411, you can go to KW Connect, and in the search bar, you can type in 411 and the tool will come up. And so all that stands for is 4 weeks, 1 month, 1 year. And it's essentially taking what you put on the 135 and just transferring it to this 411, because on the 411, we're going to actually map out the activities that we need to do in order to reach the goals that are on the 135. So that gets really specific, and that's what's going to hold you specifically accountable on a regular basis. And here's the deal. Everyone on the team should have one, and they're all going to look different depending on what the roles are. My 411 as the VP of Operations, Expansion, and Growth is going to be completely different than our marketing directors, than our listing managers, than our transaction managers, than our agents, than Jeff's. They're all going to look different. It's our activities, the things that we need to do, which are going to come from what is identified as our 20%, where we should be living. So what activities are we doing from our seat on the bus to ensure that the organization reaches its goals? So I know that was a lot of information. These tools, I'm telling you, these tools are amazing. The 135, you've spent so much time working on it in business planning in the last couple months, talking to your team about it, maybe even going home and talking to your families about it. So now you've got this really great 135 or GPS, and we want to make sure that it just doesn't end up on a desk somewhere or in a drawer somewhere and we're never really focused on it. So blow it up. Make it a constant reminder, and then let's actually get into action with what needs to happen to ensure that we reach these goals. So I'm always here as a resource. Feel free to Facebook message me. You can email me directly, amanda@jeffborm.com. You can also reply back to the email that was sent to you. And for those of you who have my number, feel free to call me or text me because I would love to help you or talk further if there is any, if you're unclear about anything. I want to make sure that you know exactly what these things are because after you use them, your world will change. So again, I hope you guys have a great night and I will talk to you later.